I was wrapping up my time at my Bible college, and I started thinking seriously and praying, Lord, where exactly are you calling me into the world? I know you've called me to missions, but I don't know what that looks like. During this time, after a lot of praying and getting counsel from men I trusted, I couldn't help but going back to thinking of the family that I've come from and the history that God's brought me out of. My mother came to the United States in her early 20s from Portugal, and what I started to learn about that and see was it was a country and a culture plagued with alcoholism, drug abuse, domestic violence. When you get past the surface of statistics and you see into people's real lives, came from a root of that they had a culture of religion, but there was no relationship with God. It was a gospel-less culture.
There are a lot of things within the Portuguese culture that show a lack of the gospel presence. Some statistics that we read have said that upwards of 50% of women have been abused by their spouse or partner. 44 counties in the country have absolutely no church, just no opportunity to hear the gospel where they live.
ECM, European Christian Mission, said that they're a country that is practically forgotten to modern day missions. When we were there talking with people, and some people would ask us, why are you here? What are you going to do? And we would share with them, we want to come here to be able to share Jesus and see that people could be restored by his hope. And the response was continually almost, why would you choose us? There was just this depression that they were a forgotten country and that their glory days were in the past.
To me, what really spurs me on is to drive to work every day and see a Christian church on almost every corner that I drive past, and just to think, how long could I drive in Portugal without passing any evangelical church?
A group of pastors from Portugal got together to try to really pin down what is the percentage of evangelical Christians or gospel-believing Christians in Portugal, and the best that they could come up with was 0.7%. And what the Portuguese church faces is they don't have enough believers to be able to share the gospel with their communities. Many of the churches are pastorless churches that don't have any leadership. There's no direction, there's no feeding. And so sometimes you have believers that have a foundational only understanding of the gospel and yet no direction, no theology to really spur them on and to understand how to relate to their culture and what Christianity means today to the Portuguese people. We have this opportunity to partner with Avant Ministries to go to a country that feels and believes it is forgotten, to partner with a church that is desiring to reach its own people and is inviting other laborers to join in the harvesting, to be able to go and plant a nationally led, reproducing church in 5 years, to see a people discipled and worship the King of Glory. We have this opportunity to jump on board and join in this mission with God, and we're asking other people to pray about and consider how they could join with us to see his mission fulfilled.